Last night, I started wondering something random. If we all have red blood, why does it even matter what blood type we are? What makes my blood any different from yours? And what's the big deal if you get the wrong kind? Turns out the answer is kind of amazing. Blood types are based on little markers, tiny molecules on the surface of your red blood cells. They're called antigens and they act like ID tags. Your immune system checks them constantly, and anything that looks unfamiliar gets attacked. It's your body's way of saying you don't belong here. The main system we use to classify blood is the ABO system. People can have A or B, AB, or O blood. If you have type A blood, your red blood cells carry A antigens. Type B has B antigens. Type AB has both, and type O has neither. And here's where it gets tricky. Your body makes antibodies against the antigens you don't have. So if you have type A blood, you'll make antibodies that attack B antigens. If you have type O blood, you make antibodies against both A and B. That means if the wrong blood type is introduced into your system, your immune response kicks in hard. The transfused red cells get clumped together and destroyed. This can trigger fever, low blood pressure, kidney failure, even death. There's also another antigen to consider, the Rh factor. If your blood has it, you're Rh positive. If not, you're Rh negative. That adds another layer. So someone might be A positive, B negative, or O positive, and so on. All of this matters during transfusions, surgeries, pregnancy, anytime blood crosses from one person to another. But what about the so-called universal donor? That's type O negative blood. These red cells don't have A or B or Rh antigens, so there is nothing for most immune systems to freak out over. In emergencies, when doctors don't have any time to test someone's blood, they grab the O negative. On the flip side, the universal recipient is someone with AB positive blood. They've got A, B, and Rh antigens already, so the immune system doesn't see any of it as foreign. So where did blood types come from in the first place? Scientists think it's evolutionary. Different blood types may have offered resistance to different diseases. For example, people with type O might have been less vulnerable to malaria. Type A may have been more common in areas where certain bacterial infections were prevalent. It's still being studied, but there's a strong connection between blood type and how your body handles certain illness. And then there's the weird stuff. Blood types may also influence things like blood clotting, gut bacteria, even how susceptible you are to certain viruses. There's been some research suggesting that people with type O blood had slightly lower risks with COVID-19. The science is still early, but it's clear that your blood type quietly affects more than just transfusions. So yeah, that little label on your blood donation card, it's not just trivia. It's a key part of your biological identity, a chemical profile that decides who you can help, who can help you, and how your immune system sees the world. Got a weird midnight question keeping you up? Drop it in the comments and maybe it will be featured in a future episode. Thanks for listening, and until next time, keep wondering. I am Mari and this is Midnight Question.